Welcome to Unique Stays in Taiwan, where we highlight some of the island's most fascinating cultural destinations. In this episode, Mia and Natalie look back on their enchanting trip around Taiwan. We'll join them as they recapture the Taiwanese flair of each accommodation and all of their experiences embracing local culture. Are you ready? Let's go!
Hello.
Hi.
What a beautiful, cozy place.
It is a very nice place. So, today I just want to talk about our journey because we went all around Taiwan. We did a really nice road trip. See, I'm such a good person. I made this for her.
Unique
So
stay in
pretty.
Taiwan. Thank
Yes.
you.
So, the places we visit is all about the uniqueness. And do you have a favorite? Or should we go through it first?
Sure, let's. Is it the same?
Yes, it's the same one. I made one for myself too because I love all the photos that we took together.
Thank you.
It
That
was
is-
so nice.
That's so thoughtful. I love it.
It's such a memorable trip, so I really want us to remember. And I want to go to the first
we look
page.
so good.
Should we show the audience?
Yeah.
I put a lot of effort on this.
You did. Wow, you're so fast too.
So we have Taipei at the Grand Hotel.
Beautiful. The Grand Hotel.
It is beautiful.
How tall is it? Now my turn to
It says 87.
Oh, yes, it is. Good job.
I got good memory.
Wow.
So that was a nice start. I'll start our journey. Went to the Grand Hotel.
Super fancy schmancy.
I love the balcony. It's big. I've never been to anywhere with such a big balcony and the view.
Balcony, the view, the secret passageway.
I remember that
Jennifer.
we woke up and we could just see the floor to ceiling, the window. It was so nice. Hello, Taipei!
The Taroko Village Hotel is
I
definitely
love
one of my
it.
favorites.
It is also on my top list.
Yeah.
I think because we're surrounded by such a beautiful scenery with the mountain. And also when we were there, it was misty. And then from our room, we can actually look outside and we can hear all these nature sounds.
Yeah.
I think I heard a grasshopper.
I think it felt like we were in a fairy tale.
It kind of felt like camping, but
Yes.
in a really glamorous wooden house.
I like the contrast between being in nature and everything's a little, you hear the grasshoppers, it's misty, there's pigs
It's
outside,
nice.
but then you still get the comfort in 2000.
And I think the part where we had dinner right outside our patio, that was really nice
that was
too.
good and really delicious.
Well, I'm really glad
That's-
I remember the owner say he's not actually from the Togo tribe, but all his staff is, but he
Yeah.
really appreciated the culture, so he wants to, preserve this place to introduce people to Togo tribe. And I think he did a fantastic job.
He did.
We have a fun day. Yeah.
Great food, great bed, great comfort, very clean, and great just vibe. The whole area was so beautiful.
Yeah. And this one.
Malanica.
Oh, yes, I remember. And what's the
So this is
in Taitung, in the Rukai tribe. So it was so cool because I've been to Taitung so many times, but it's the first time that I met the Rukai tribe and they took us to their village.
this is where we did the offering.
I know, that was the rice wine and the betel nuts. You look a bit scared in the photo. I think once you learn about the history of this place, like, oh, this is a man-gathered house. I feel like learning more about their culture, I feel closer to them now. I guess of all the places we stayed at, I would say this one's probably the closest to nature because it's
Very
more
close to nature.
Yeah.
In nature, around nature,
Kind of
under
feel like
nature.
survival 101, right? Because you had to, hunt and make your own food. We had to light up the fire
We didn't
ourselves.
hunt.
She was trying to carry all the stone, and then you struggle a little bit there. And then the guy had to jump in like, this is how we do it. And he make it look so easy. I have to admit, it was kind of hard because when I was trying to also help, I'm like, ooh, this is heavy.
It's slippery and the tongs, you have to like click them together.
Oh, and I don't see the audience saw it, but after both and Mia, we were wearing white shoes. Our shoe was gray. It was covered in ashes.
It looks good.
That's
Looks
when
cute.
you know we really did our best. Well, what's next?
Pingdong.
And I heard that you've never been to the South Korean.
Yes.
So how was your experience? How do you feel? Tell me more.
It was surprisingly comfortable. I did not expect that. I also didn't expect to sleep on an escalator.
I mean, for me, this is truly a unique experience because I've been to this place a few times on a school trip, but I didn't know you can stay here. And I love that they provide mattress and duvet and pillow. I thought that was so nice. And just waking up, looking at all the fishes, oh my God, I love that experience.
Truly unique. Now, as soon as we entered the place, Natalie kept saying, oh my God, I gotta take my friend here. I'm not gonna say which friend because she wants to surprise that friend.
I really want to bring my friend there. I feel like a kid again because everywhere I was like, this is so cool. But for this place, I think one thing I was concerned because I thought where we're staying, which is literally sleeping on the escalator. So I'm like, oh, I'm not sure it's gonna be a really comfortable place to stay.
It was though, yeah. I was
It
worried
was
too.
good.
This is Phoenix,
Yes, Catch Phoenix. I love that name.
Thailand.
It was so beautiful.
Old street.
And I really love all those lanterns. It's just so nice walking through that, and every individual lantern have a really unique design, and I like that too.
Our magical tree house.
I know, you can actually see it from this photo. Should we show the audience? You can see the tree inside our guest house. Should I say it? Guest house?
Yeah, I think that sounds
So it's a really nice guest house. You go in, and there's also 2 separate rooms, and each room have 2 storage. So I thought that was great because, like I said, if I want to sleep earlier, you can still chill at the lounge area, the living room. So I think it's really nice to have that section.
Yes, I think it was divided very beautifully. Very functional.
And location-wise,
Super convenient.
thumbs up. Yeah, it was very good. Oh, that was such a cute hat. I like that hat.
I should have bought it.
I know, we can go back again.
Ooh, this is Kaohsiung.
This place is also really good, and I think the owner definitely left a really memorable impression for me because you know, it was so welcoming. They came, they introduced themselves to us. I think it was kind of feel like, you know, being welcome to their family, to their home, and also just to wear, you know, the outfit that they provide. I thought it was a fun experience.
Yeah, and I know you really love tatami. Right?
I love tatami because I don't have tatami at home, so for me that's like a unique experience. And I know some people might say, oh, I thought tatami is for Japan, but Taiwan, because we're so multicultural in a way, because you know Japan also was running Taiwan at some point. What's the proper word saying? They will
I think colonized.
colonize, yeah.
They were colonizing Taiwan for a bit.
Yeah. So I feel like staying here, you can really see the influences of the Japanese culture. Okay, what's your best part though?
Best part here?
Yeah.
I really like the backyard, just hanging out there.
The patio, the garden. Actually, I think that's more like a garden, right? Because it's quite nice and big. We get a little bit confused sometimes with balcony, patio, and garden, but I think that one is the garden.
Okay, we're gonna find out one day.
Well, our first photo was taken in the back garden.
Yeah. The hosts were super, super nice. The owner and his wife were super friendly. It was more like hanging out with your auntie and uncle.
Ooh. This place also made me very happy, and I think you already know the reason because I mentioned it a few times. Yunli was a great place, and I love it because like first time I did this, it's called the Broadway, so it was where you ask the God, and I think they respond to your answer, right?
Yeah.
So you do Broadway, you do it 3 times, and it's the up and down, the no.
It's quite the process.
The yes. But it was a really good experience because I never did it before, and I always want to give it a try.
Yeah, it was super fun.
I'm so glad I did it because, you know, just one shot, I got the best one because it's called Dati. So apparently that's like the best fortune that you can get.
Natalie's gonna...
And then we went to stay at the hotel. It's literally next to the temple.
Right next to it. Super convenient if you just don't like to walk.
How do you feel about this room though?
It's super, super zen. I love the calligraphy on the wall.
Yeah, it's like a Chinese ink painting, isn't it?
And very modern, so I did not really expect that. When I first heard next to a temple, I thought, okay, it's going to be quite...
And I think what I like about it is when we walk in, because it's so nice and modern, but also you see all these like kind of like different art elements that's along the hallway. So I remember when I was walking down, I was like, yeah, look, there's this like element here. There's also like a different, like kind of like a art craft of one of the gods that was like there. And also on the right, the window you look out, you can see the temple. So for me, staying there, I feel very protected because, you know, although I don't really have a religion, but I like knowing that, you know, like right outside the temple, people was like praying to their God, and I feel like their God
Positive energy.
Yeah, positive energy, and they also protect us.
Yeah,
and then
I felt that too.
This one, I know we both like it.
Miaoli, I think that's my favorite
That one was really nice. I remember I was so tired because we did so much activity. I mean, even I look so tired in here. We're ready to go to bed. You look so happy. You're like, this place is awesome.
That was fun. We had fun things to do, good food to eat, and a very cozy.
For me, that place was a surprise too, because we were in Miaoli, and we kind of went uphill a little bit. So I kind of thought that, where are we going? Are we camping? Is it somewhere like Taitung again? I wasn't sure what to expect. And we arrived to this beautiful park. We walk in there, and it's kind of transports to a different place.
Yeah.
And I remember you saying that it reminded you of like one of the animation.
Yeah, Studio Ghibli.
And it does. It was a red lantern, and also the design, the land design, that was awesome. I really like that. And it was great because inside there's restaurant, there's vegetarian restaurant, her favorite, and also there's activity to do. It's these sort of activities that really stay in our memory, because I remember you said it's your first time doing tie-dye.
That's true.
And I'm really happy to be there, you know, let you experience the first time with me. Ta-da-da. I'm waiting for you to name the place. Come on, Mia, you got this, you got this. I'll give you a hint. It's a very...
Hakka, but it's Guan.
Yeah, you did, yeah.
I totally knew that.
So it is Guangxi. So this place for me is just screaming out Hakka. So for anyone who's interested to learn more about Hakka culture, this is definitely a place to go.
So that's, I don't really know what to say about that place because they are doing a renovation, so whatever we say is kind of obsolete by the time you see
They're
it.
doing renovation inside for the interior, but the exterior is going to look pretty much the same.
That's true. So if you like the exterior and you want the experience plus a little bit of an upgrade and modernization.
I mean, for me, this place is kind of like living in a museum, kind of. A very traditional Taiwan museum, because every single corner or even on the wall, you can see all these details, these like artwork. And this place no, just more than 100 years old. Hundreds years old, yeah. And now I'm reminding you, this place is a century-old courtyard, a very Hakka-style courtyard. And the reason it's called courtyard because it is 300, so it's like an open space. In the middle of the courtyard, you can have a table out, enjoy a nice dinner with your friends and family. I can say you cannot find a place like this outside Taiwan. This is very unique to Taiwan. All right, Mia.
It's already the last one.
I know. Time flies.
This was in Taipei.
So we went around Taiwan and back to Taipei again, and guess where's our last stop?
Dihua Street.
That was fun. I haven't been back to Dihua Street for many years. The last time I went there, I was actually sourcing for fabric because I actually like to pick up fabric and make my own little like bag, little clothes. And this place is famous for fabric. So if you're a fabric lover, you definitely need to visit this place. And also like when you're walking on the street, you know, you notice like the Chinese herbs and a lot of stuff. She loved the dried fruits.
Yes, I do.
Place we stay at Dihua Street, the location, great. You know, it's walking distance to Dadao. If you want to go biking, do some outdoor stuff, that location is great for it. It has so much like food, street, bar, lots of stuff.
You can spend hours, even days, just wandering around and see whatever tickles your fancy.
Taiwanese culture, isn't it? Like they're very friendly, they're very welcoming. Like everyone I meet, they love having visitors. They love to welcome you to their home. They love to share their story. And also, like you mentioned, Taiwan is small, but we have so much to offer.
If you want, I'll take you. I got a little gift for you.
Oh, you do? What is it? Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get this myself. I was so jealous. Every single hotel we went, Mia's like,
I was aware.
and then I was so jealous, so all I can do is put a duvet. Have you noticed a lot of times like, "Nah, Mia, don't talk to me."
I noticed. Very passive
Oh my
aggressive.
god, it's awesome. Thank you. I love this. There's more places to explore in Taiwan. We can continue our little trip, you know. There's still a few pages left that we can fill
I was
up.
just saying, there's so much more to fill up.
Should we just keep going then?
4, 5,
All right. I'm sure there's a lot more unique places that you can visit in Taiwan. And make sure you watch our show and come stay at the places that we have presented to you.
So bittersweet. Say goodbye.
It's okay. I got this. I'm happy. Just kidding.
so much for hanging out with us. If you want to stick around, you know what to do.
Click that subscribe button, give us a thumbs up.
And we'll see you next time on Taiwan Plus.